Here at Doak Campbell Stadium, the fans are getting pumped up. With this kind of energy from the fans, this game is going to be awesome. We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield.
Playing a really good opponent right here.
He's to the 10. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line.
Change his name? No, couldn't have changed his name. Probably put someone else back there.
Now the offense gets ready to take their first crack at it. Tackled after a decent pickup.
Maybe he did change his name.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Ball on the 31. Here's the screen to the wideout. And he's tackled at the 37-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
I'm a defensive-minded coach. I ain't getting my shit ran through on this game. Hate it.
From their own 44-yard line. Second down. They come out in a 5-wide set. Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
Call it a gain of 7 yards. First down.
From the 49-yard line. First down. He's at the 40. And down he goes at the 35.
Just saw that one coming.
First and 10. Ball on the 35. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Appreciate the like or follow, I'm sure, whatever. actually like. See if we can tighten up this red zone defense a little bit.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 24. Fires out quick. It's picked off. And the quarterback just can't believe it. He really wishes he could have that one back.
Every quarterback has passes that he wishes he could have back. However, hey, a pick is a pick, and no one is going to care how bad he wants that one back.
Overran it.
They line up at the 13. First down.
But it worked out.
He makes it out to maybe the 16-yard line. Simpson gets 3 yards on the carry.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Pressure made me throw that one soon.
It's 3rd down and 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 16. And it's caught. Brought down around the 41-yard line. First and 10. Ball on their own 41. Delivers to the halfback on the screen. Tackle around the 38-yard line.
Smith takes him behind the line at the 38-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
From their own 38-yard line. It's 2nd down. He's on the run. Inside the 30. And they make the stop at the 21. So after the big pass play, we've got a first down.
Big, strong receivers.
He fights forward to about the 19.
We got 2 yards out of that, but I'll take it.
From the 19-yard line. 2nd down. They hand it off. Nice gain as he works to the right side.
Had the blocks. Just couldn't control the runner. Touchdown or first down? Touchdown or first down?
And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Got a man. Watch out here. He's taken down around the 2-yard line.
That makes it first and goal.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Room around the corner. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Nice drive. Pretty efficient.
He makes the PAT. Cantrell looks ready to kick this one off. Excellent kick. He's to the 10. He's pushed out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Lucky there. What up, Yak? I see the eyeballs. I know you said
The offense will take the field, hoping
Notre Dame
for a better
drive,
result than their last drive.
He's got a lot of time to forget about that last pick. He's just got to stick to the game plan.
Fires incomplete.
Boy, he put so much heat on that ball. I don't think anybody wanted to get their hands on that.
That makes it second and 10.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's under some heat. They'll make the sack.
Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
We got to bring the house.
Third down. Got to be careful down here, deep in your own territory. It's arguably the loudest crowd in the nation, and they are turning it up a notch. Incomplete, and that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
He had him. Just need a little bit more arm power behind that one.
Raymond back to return it. He punts it away, and there's no hang time on this one. Raymond fields it at the 39. Brought down at the 24. Nice yardage on the run back. The offense was able to punch it in the end zone on that last drive. They'll come back out looking for more of the same.
So much of the passing game is about the timing between the quarterback and his wide receivers. Right now with this offense,
Looking for 6, and he got it. Touchdown. And he hits the PAT. Florida State is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 23.
Through the end zone. Put it through the end zone. Got extra wind. Can't put it back there.
They need to show a little giddy up now, because if they don't start eating into this deficit, they could easily fall out of the game. He fights forward to about the 23. From their own 23-yard line. Second down. He's wrapped up for the sack. And we've reached the end of one. The Seminoles lead it by 2 touchdowns. And we're back for more action here in quarter number 2. In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. Throws quickly, and it's almost intercepted. Frazier is the punter. Punts away. This one's like a line drive. Raymond takes it at the 47. And down he goes at the 21-yard line. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. He throws it. And it's the senior. Touchdown, FSU. That's the second catch for 6 he's registered today.
The quarterback knew exactly where to put the pass, and the receiver went out there and made the grab. Good communication there.
And he converts the extra point. Cantrell ready to kick.
Uh-oh.
He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Across the 30. He's taken down at the 38. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is.
That's frustrating for a coach when you preach fundamentals every week and then have someone called for clipping.
Oh, my breath
That
every time
penalty
I have to
really is
kick
going
off.
to set them back.
Him. He's a damn good returner.
It was a pretty
He's very
one-sided
good.
first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. He's out to the 30. Gains his way to the 36-yard line.
Super effort by the tailback to pick up a nice gain and a first down. He's really a good-looking ball carrier.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. 5 wide. Throws throws, and it's incomplete.
This QB is way off.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
I hope that continues. If he gets hot, it might be different. This game might get closer.
From their own 36-yard line, it's 2nd down. They come out in an empty backfield.
Get out of the break.
Got it. Complete, and he's out of bounds. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48. Up the middle for a nice gain.
That's a gain of 4 on the way. That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 44. He's going to try and scramble. Tries to set up a screen for the wide receiver. And he's taken down at the 45-yard line.
Maybe 2 down territory for himself.
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 38. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. After the sack, it's now 4th and long.
When I give this up.
The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. Airing it out long. He almost had it, but it's incomplete. The offense really came up with a nice drive there last time out, and most of those yards came through the air.
This defense needs to improve from front to back. The line needs to put more pressure on the quarterback, and the defensive backs need to stick it to these receivers with tighter coverage.
Loss of 1 on the way. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
From the 40-yard line. 2nd down.
Kill.
And they got him for a loss.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Down now, and they need to get it to the 29. And he's going to come up with a sack.
Check down. Check down it. Check that ball down. Oh, man. Or I'd get rid of it on the quick out right there, but they don't want to chance that.
Brown is hoping to boom this one down the field. He gets it off, and it's very high in the air. Tate fields it at the 24. Tackle made at the 34-yard line. Not a bad return.
God, we needed this one. I should have went for a big shot. Hopefully to turn over on downs. And came back and ran the ball.
Things are on the verge of getting out of hand before we even hit the half. These next few drives are going to go a long way in determining what kind of game this will end up being. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 36-yard line. Kirk, good news. The guy that we saw go to the locker room with that injury earlier is back on the sideline, and I got to bet he's going to be back in the game soon. Going deep.
That was really a remarkable catch. The quarterback didn't throw a good ball, but the receiver made a great play.
First down.
It's 1st down and 10 now after picking up some great yardage through the air. And he's shoved out of bounds at about the 11.
That's doubly bad for this defense, giving up a big run like that and then letting him get out of bounds to stop the clock.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. He has some room. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Notre Dame's going to use their first time out of the half here. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Notre Dame lines up for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. Throws it deep. And he hauls that one in. Tackle right around the 14-yard line. And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10. Touchdown, Seminole. That gives him another touchdown to go along with the one he scored earlier.
That was just an excellent individual effort to find the end zone.
With the choice right to slide it. Go.
He makes the PAT. Florida State to kick.
Corner can't get out of the shuffles. Ball's going back to
Sends it sailing downfield. He makes it to the 18-yard line. It's still only the second quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. That brings him 2nd and 5.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Scrambling around. Now he's going to run and watch out. He's to the 40. Brought down at the 46.
That'll be 20 yards. First down.
Mike 55. Right there, 55. Watch the run. Yeah, he's checking.
Tackle after a decent run up the gut. So the quarterback keeps it for about 7 yards. Notre Dame's going to have to use their second time out of the half. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He gets rid of this one, and that might be grounding.
You try to avoid taking the sack, but sometimes going down is better than making a mistake like this.
Penalty digs him a big hole with 3rd and long. They come out in a 5-wide set. He heaves it deep. The defender had it and then dropped it.
Man, I don't know if this quarterback misread the defense or just made a poor decision, but that wasn't a pass he should have thrown.
Frazier awaits the snap. He hits a low one there. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry.
That brings him 2nd and 5.
So we've played 2 quarters. Florida State lead. All right, Reese and David, thanks, guys. Second half action just about ready to start here.
He drives with kicks.
He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 10. Brought down at the 24-yard line. They're set to go for another round. Makes it to the 34.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards.
I got a backflip. I need to do a backflip on him.
So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. Little screen pass. He's at midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, FSU. He's making his presence felt with 3 catches for score.
Yeah, this guy's in his zone. He's catching every single ball thrown his way.
What up, Patrick?
And he converts the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one.
This game.
He's to the 10.
I am not this margin victory better than him.
I hope they show some fight here and try to stay competitive. If you're going to get blown out, you at least want to go down swinging.
Boy, the defense has to be very frustrated there. They did everything. They got to the quarterback. In fact, it looked like they had a chance to bring him down for the sack, and somehow he's able to throw the ball away.
And change up that coverage. That wide stack.
From their own 15-yard line. Second down.
I said I was going to sit on
Zips
that
it to the tight
hash
end.
and
He's
stay.
out to the 30. And down he goes around the 34-yard line. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
Throws to the receiver, incomplete.
That's a good call with a good call there.
Second and 10.
Got in the cover too. Threw that out. Gotta be money.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers.
Single receiver.
They'll bring him down around the 45-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Man him up.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Check it out. Send it to the board.
Finds his man, and they take him down immediately.
Please, I don't damn, oh man.
That makes it second
I
and
gotta
6.
get this.
Four down. Mike 56, Mike 56. This is four. Check. Disco Raver. No. Send it to the board.
He chucks it downfield.
Got lost.
And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
In position, just gotta finish that.
They come out in an empty backfield. And they get nice yardage on that run.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up second and 3.
Look for the quarterback run here.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. Tackle made right around the 6-yard line.
I mean, didn't expect to hit it. Damn corner just chilling and bombs over Baghdad, man.
We're at play number 9 of this
And
current drive.
then the one
Well, Kirk,
touchdown, he
good
could
news.
get a
Saw
good
him go to
jam
the
on
locker
me.
room a little bit earlier with that injury, but apparently he's all right. It looks like he's going to get back in the action here.
Corner just ran by him. Or my receiver just ran by him.
And he's taken down around the 1-yard line.
Better execute that jam good.
Makes it first and goal.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
Check 50.
Touchdown, Irish.
You hear me, Civ? You better have the dudes man up.
And he hits the PAT.
Easy B.
Pittman is lined up to kick this one off.
Execute that jam and then transition and run.
Excellent kick. He's to the 10. Across the 30. They'll bring him down at the 42. And that right there was a pretty good kick return.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see if they make any defensive adjustments here to try to slow things down.
Hey man, anybody could have recruited these guys.
The quarterback did a really good job in the last drive of finding his receivers in space, and I bet he'll be looking to do the same thing again.
Got it and brought down immediately.
That'll make it second and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
Check 50. Check easy.
Okay.
Makes it
Barely
out to
have
about
any
the
more
33.
Yakins left on the roster. They're all in the old 90s. got real winners, not his scrubs. Joking.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 33-yard line.
JK.
He's taken down at the 32-yard line.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Plus FAU, I was still learning how to play this game. I was just getting back in into getting on these sliders.
Has some daylight. Nice run there. Rivera gets about 4 yards on the option keeper.
That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Third and 5. Ball on the 28. And he hits him hard at the 37.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
This game, the score's not indicative to our matchups. Plus, this game's a long way from over.
Brown is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. It's a short kick. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Definitely. But if his quarterback continues to not get better or sell, don't matter. I got to get over
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Man, I got a lot of games. I got a lot of games played tonight. Head coach is on the docket.
Runs right for a nice gain.
Gain of 5 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Ah.
Throws it deep. He's got it. And he's tackled at the 38.
Robinson's on the tackle at the 38-yard line. First down.
Got an opening. And he's level at the 29-yard line.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Now he's scrambling. He gets hit out of bounds.
Appreciate
at
all
the 30.
the alerts and notifications. Gotta get them on the screen. I don't know how to do that. I freaking
It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks.
tried doing what Streamlabs suggests. Change up HTML and all the other
We head to the fourth.
Disable
Florida State's got a
enable
3-touchdown
type stuff.
advantage.
I don't know. It's on top of the layers. No idea.
All right, we're just about set to start action here again in the fourth quarter.
I'm gonna slam that.
He's tackled at the 21.
First down.
He rolls out to the right, and he just gets rid of it.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 21. Up the middle for a nice gain.
Hurry up.
And once again, they'll come to the line trying to convert on 3rd down.
Freaking A, dog.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Got a man, watch out here. The 10, a huge play, and now they're in a great position to score.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Gets it quickly to the tight end, but it's dropped.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
I need one more tackle, then he can score. Gotta keep him out. One more play.
And this is the 11th play of the current drive.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
Touchdown, Notre Dame!
A powerful push by the line and a really nice run. That'll get you into the end zone almost every time.
And he tacks on the extra point. Notre Dame gets set to kick this one away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And they can forget about returning this one.
Can't
Both
guarantee
teams
it.
are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. Got him in the screenplay. He might have a chance. Brought down around the 44-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
from their own 44-yard line. It's first down. And it looks like they might be bringing some pressure here. Here's the halfback on the screen. And he is drilled at the 47. It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. He makes it out to maybe the 46-yard line.
Call it a gain of 1 yard. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
So it's third down, and they're just inches away from picking up the first down.
Oh, he was there to make the tackle.
He makes it to the 45-yard line.
Well,
From the 45-yard line. First down.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's second down and 1. And they make the stop at the 38-yard line.
The defense just met the blockers head on and drove them back straight into the runner.
3rd and 2.
They'll line it up again on third down. A lot of emotion over there with the coaching staff on the sideline. The defense did their job, and they've got a lot of confidence that their offense can come back and take the lead. He's going to try to coffin corner this one. Didn't get all of that one. Great punt there to pin them deep inside their own territory.
Yeah, a lot of times those punts will hop right into the end zone, but this time it didn't go anywhere.
a lot of time, a lot of time, a lot of time. Just gotta make him work for this.
First down. Got to be careful down here, deep in your own territory. Tackled after a decent run up the gut. About 4 yards on the counter to the halfback.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Just under 3 to go in regulation. Makes it out to about the 19.
Call it a gain of 10 yards. First down.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D. Hey, check right, check right. Check 4, check 4. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah. Citizen Ward. You're hyped already.
Hit on the throw. He caught it. Tackle at the 23-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Tackle made at the 34-yard line. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out. So it's 2nd down and 15 after the penalty. Throws incomplete. Boy, would he like to have that one back.
Yeah, you're right. This offense relies so much on timing, and as you saw there, when their timing gets knocked off, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this.
They line up at the 14. It's 3rd down. It's arguably the loudest crowd in the nation, and they are turning it up a notch. And he's taken down at the 35.
You obviously have to worry about him as a ball carrier, but he showed here that you have to be concerned about him as a receiver as well. He's got good hands, and you know he's good in the open field.
Just under 2 to go in the game.
The defense always likes to see a pass broken up, but getting the turnover would have been really big.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Here's the 8th play of the series. 5 wide. He wants it all, going long. Can't connect. Now, who's the penalty going to be called on here?
What a huge play that would have been. The defensive back showed some good speed to stay with it and tip it away.
That brings up 3rd and 10.
Third down again. They can't hear a thing down there. He's going to air it long. And it's intercepted. And who else? It's the senior safety. And that interception essentially ends this game. First and 10. Ball on their own 25. Just over a minute left. He's to the 40. Here's an opening. He's at midfield. Dives forward.
This back might need a breather after that run. But when he comes back, just give it to him again.
First and 10 following that big run. The quarterback takes a knee, and that's always a good sign if you're a fan of this team. They might be coming here. Nothing more demoralizing for a defense than seeing the opposing quarterback take a knee.
Oh, thank gosh. No black screen. Dude did some work today. Dustin. Dustin's usually who I'm looking for. Nicky didn't get anything either. Let's see, he freaking intercepted a big 25-yard pass. A little hitch. He should have maybe scored there. And he hit a 41. Multi-yard rush. And then we came back. He pressed me. No, this was the play action. Boom. Cut. 6. And then he's the big one. Both my damn outside receivers were open. Freaking Nick was probably more wide open than Walters. Then what I do? I wasn't even looking at the dig was gonna come open late. Hell, even the left go was open. Middle's packed in. So here we go. Catch and run. Beautifully blocked.